Hey guys, John here with LearningGuitarNow.com, and in this lesson I want to show you how to play a B.B. King inspired 3 o'clock blues solo. This tune is in the key of B flat, and I've tried to take some inspiration from B.B. King and use a lot of space between the licks. Try to just focus on small little nuances of his articulation, which is amazing, played in this kind of a blues context. His style is not terribly difficult to play technically, but if you really listen to it, and try to get the timing right and the phrasing right and the vibrato right and where you're placing all the licks, it can be, more challenging than you probably can imagine. But listening to some of his solos, slow blues and this type of 3 o'clock style, you can hear how he, just one little note he'll accent and the rest of the lick not. So that's one of the things you want to listen for when listening to B.B. King. Listen to his accents when he's just playing one note in vibrato in it. He'll accent that and then not accent the rest of the lick. It's a really small nuance that is, to me, it's incredibly hard to duplicate that exactly because, it's hard to play exactly like anyone else. With that said, I've tried to put together a solo with some things I think B.B. King does a lot of the times to help you get a better grasp of his style. To get the tone for the lesson, I'm using my 66 Super Reverb, no pedals, and I'm using the middle position on this Heritage 535. I've got the volume of the bridge pickup on 10. I've got all the volumes on 10, and I've got the neck pickup on around 7. So it gives me a full sound, but it's got a little bit more bite. If you crank up the bridge higher than the neck pickup, you get a little bit more biting sound. We'll go ahead and take a look at the portion of the video for free. And if you would like access to the full lesson, interactive tab and backing track, check out the All Access Pass. All right, let's go ahead and start the lesson. All right, let's go ahead and break into lick 1. This 12-bar blues is in the key of B flat. It's just a straight 1-4-5. We have the B flat chord, E flat, and F. So lick 1 is this. Okay, so that's lick number 1. And, like I mentioned before, it's a very simple lick, but you got to concentrate on how hard you're hitting the strings, the vibe that you're getting, every single nuance, how hard you're hitting every single note. You want to analyze that and make it feel like it sounds good over a slow blues. So the first lick, we're starting in the B.B. King position. Right here in key of B flat, 11 and 13 on our B string. Everyone pretty much knows this little area. If you're not really sure about using this area, there's a number of videos I have talk about using the B.B. King position. But we got the B.B. King position right here, 11 and 13. Key thing to know is your first finger is on the root note. That's our B flat note right here on our B string. So this note right here with our first finger, but I'm starting right here on the 10, 12. It's kind of a major sounding right here, 10 and 12 in our G string. And you're going to play that on the count in on the 10, 11, 12 count, 10, 11, 12. Then we're going to bend up twice, only strike it once. The most difficult thing will be letting it hang and then doing that vibrato. But I'm not killing the notes right here. I'm not going... don't do that. You want to hit it gently. And really steady, even bend vibrato. That's the most challenging part of that little phrase. You would think that would be very simple to do, just, a few notes. But it can be incredibly challenging to get that vibrato down. So after that phrase, we're going to the 4 chord, and then we're going to play this. Again, simple notes. The phrasing and articulation can be a little bit more challenging. I'm playing this a little bit faster, and I'm not coming in directly on the first count. A lot of times I hear B.B. King, rest on the first count. When the 4 chord comes in this case, it's an E flat 9 chord here. Just rest on that first beat. So you got 1. And then I'm bending up that 13th fret to that flat 7th sound of E flat 7. That's why it sounds cool. And we're doing this kind of a quick phrase here, 11, 13. And then bend that slightly. Then quick vibrato. So there's numerous ways to attack that vibrato. B.B. King has an excellent vibrato. It's worth, spending a lot of time trying to analyze that. But you want to get that just real quick, that if you get nothing out of any parts of this lesson, make that a little exercise that you can play. Do it over and over again till it feels amazing over a slow blues. Vary how hard you're hitting each lick, and you could hit it softly, hard. You can hit the first 2 notes soft, and hit the vibrato note harder. That's those little things that make B.B. King stand out. Sometimes he'll play that lick and then accent the vibrato note. And then I'm playing this little phrase next. Same kind of a thing. We're going back to the 1 chord. Okay, so that's it for lick 1. All right, lick 2 sounds like this. Okay, so lick number 2, classic B.B. King lick. Got a lot of space happening right here. This is coming in over the 1 chord, and coming in right after the 9th count. So I'm hitting 11. We're staying in the B.B. King spot, adding this 14 fret or minor 3rd taken from the 3rd position minor pentatonic scale. I'm just playing this and striking it twice. Now back up to 13 and then have a rest in between there. Very simple lick, but really highly effective. You've got to put the rest in. And then get that vibrato down. I'm striking that 3 times. And just taking that, like I said previously, taking that one little phrase and just play it a lot over the backing track just to feel how it sounds, and mess around with the timing. Start it anywhere on the slow blues. Stop thinking and start feeling what you're playing, and that's how to get more close to B.B. King. A part of your practicing can be, say, I don't care when I'm supposed to come in, just take that lick. Whenever you feel like coming in, play this. So it could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whatever you feel like it. Don't count. Don't count at all. Just listen, groove to the music. Whenever you feel like playing it, play it. And do that for a lot of licks, and you'll start playing more vocal-like. You'll start sounding more like, you're telling a story when you're playing, instead of just playing a lot of random licks that you're trying to mimic. So that's one little tip about getting some of these licks down. Sometimes you just want to take the lick, play it over the backing track, forget everything. If you don't play it exactly like the lick's supposed to be, who cares? Because all the other guys that learned, they never played it just like it was anyway. It was just, this is what the lick is, and then maybe you change it a little bit. That's the essence of playing blues to me. Anyway, back to the lick lesson. We did that, and then the next phrase is a classic B.B. King. Sounds like this. You gotta overbend this slightly. It's not this note and not this, but use your ears and feel in between those two. So we got, now strike it while it's bent, pull it down, 11, and then pinky on our 14th fret of the B string. So then hammer on pull off 11, 13, 11. Cut off on that 12. So you hear B.B. King wearing that out all the time. You know, that's just a must-know lick. Slowly. Once again, you can vary the attack, how hard you're accenting different notes. See, when I played the vibrato, I didn't accent as hard as I did when I played some other notes. I went back down on the attack for the vibrato note. Added a rake. You could let that 14th fret ring out for just a bit longer. So there's just a number of amount of things that you can do just with that one lick. I just kind of took out some notes and, you know, played something slightly different. That's the key to playing this type of a style, is to understand the lick, then, you know, change it up. Okay, that does it for this lesson. Like I mentioned previously, if you'd like to gain access to the full lesson, the interactive tab and backing track, check out the All Access Pass. Okay, thanks for watching.